I'm David Walton from the Walton collection, and this collection I'm exhibiting is the first exhibition of the Walton collection. We've been working on it for about a year, and it's mostly items that were in my grandfather's collection from 1916. He was an avid collector over the years. When he died, he left over 12,000 books, of which I have a small quantity of, mostly the Irish history stuff. The posters, a lot of them were found in my parents' house, and they are all original 1916 posters. You can see Michael Collins in the background. That's a painting of Michael Collins, the only painting he ever actually sat for in Dublin while he was still alive. That was painted by Leo Whelan in February 1922. And of course, Michael Collins was dead in August 1922. So that painting has taken on a life of its own. And we've reproduced it on canvas and put it in a really nice frame. The other stuff is obviously what we've got, the 1916 leaders and the signatories. They're all the people who were executed, barring Countess Markievicz. Of course, Roger Casement, who was executed in London for high treason. And the next section is the proclamation, and then you've got the posters that the British Army put up Easter week. You can see all the detail of how the curfew came down and rounding up the rebels, and obviously the destruction of Dublin is captured in the newspapers, which is basically what the media said at the time. So it's very unusual in the sense that everybody knows Pádraig Pearse's image, but to see them all together in one place is what I think is special about this exhibition. And as I say, it brings each person's contribution in the Rising to sort of a new level, and it brings it to a wider audience. The second part is the maps, which are maps going back to 1610. There's a map of Leinster, which Ballyboughal appears on, which is like 415 years ago. That's Speed's maps. We have Rock's map of 1695. We have Rock's maps from the 1760s. And more recently, we've added in a collection of the maps of the counties of Ireland, which was the Ordnance Survey. It was the first Ordnance Survey in the world where a country was mapped at 6 inches to the mile. So these are the index maps for each county. So it was a phenomenal piece of work. And they're beautiful pieces of art in a way, but they're also capturing the essence of the country at the time. Every historical rune town, there was 32 counties, 600 boundaries or baronies, I think, and over 30,000 townlands were surveyed. The whole country was done. And it changed mapping globally after that, because England and Wales, on the success of this mapping, were then done. But Ireland was the first country in the world to be mapped at that level. So it's an interesting exhibition, thewaltoncollection.ie, and you can go into the various sections and you can see whatever you want. And of course, my contact details are up there as well. If anyone wants to give me a buzz, I'd be more than happy to talk. And we do customisations, particularly on the maps. If you want a blow up of Ballyboughal in 1610, it's there for you if you want it. But as much as anything else, I hope people just come in and enjoy it. Even if they're not buying, they can come in and it's educational.